So we discussed today certain terms related to enzymology, which often cause considerable confusion among the students because of certain ambiguities and overlaps associated with these terms. The terms are cofactor, coenzyme, prosthetic group, and metalloenzyme. And we will outline some other terms also like riboenzyme, apoenzyme, holoenzymes, etc. But the main purpose is to concentrate on these four terms. What is a cofactor? We said that most enzymes are proteinaceous in nature, but these proteinaceous enzymes also, most of them, they require a non-polypeptide cofactor for their activity. And the non-polypeptide portion of the enzyme, which is required for its activity, the name cofactor is given to them. So cofactor, I repeat, any non-polypeptide factor which is associated with the enzyme protein. Now, the cofactors may be inorganic in nature or may be organic in nature. The inorganic cofactors are metals mostly, and organic cofactors are water-soluble vitamins or their derivatives. The time-honored term coenzyme is given to these organic cofactors, vitamins or vitamin derivatives. So the first term, cofactor, it's a broad term encompassing all organic and inorganic non-polypeptide portions of the enzyme, and the organic ones are called coenzyme. This term coenzyme includes two types. One, which are very tightly bound to the the enzyme protein, or the one which are loosely bound with the enzyme protein. The third term of today, prosthetic group, refers to those coenzymes which are very tightly bound with the enzymes. So much so, covalently bound, so much so that if you try to dissociate, the whole enzyme activity is lost. So the prosthetic group are the tightly bound, non-dissociables. Examples include B6 derivative, pyridoxal phosphate, biotin, FAD, another example, just to complete, the ones which are the coenzymes which are easily dissociable. For example, NAD, derived from another water-soluble vitamin, niacin. That is called cosubstrate. So we have been able to three terms which we have mentioned: cofactor, the organic cofactors are coenzyme, the tightly bound coenzymes are prosthetic group. Now, what about metalloenzyme? We said that the coenzymes, the cofactor can be organic or inorganic. The inorganic cofactors, as we mentioned, are mostly metals in nature, and such enzymes which have got a metal cofactor, they are called metalloenzymes. For example, sodium, potassium, they can be, some metalloenzymes contain them, and these two are required for maintenance of active conformation of the enzyme protein. Now, another example, the transition metals like iron, copper, they actually participate in the enzymatic catalysis. For example, cytochromes of electron transport chain, which are involved in transfer of electrons from one carrier to another. During this, iron and copper, they undergo oscillation between ferric and ferrous state. They interconvert ferric, ferrous, and by this process, they transfer the electrons. So all the four terms we have: cofactor, coenzyme, prosthetic group, and the metalloenzyme. And just to mention, zinc is a coenzyme for, that's, sorry, zinc is a cofactor for carbonic anhydrase. A number of others are also there. You can see any of the textbooks to know more about more names. That's all. The concepts I have tried to clarify. We mentioned initially one or two more terms that most enzymes are protein in nature, some are RNAs in nature, and they are called ribozymes. And we also mentioned that non-polypeptide portion and polypeptide portion of the enzyme. Non-polypeptide portion को हमने बोला था is cofactor. The polypeptide portion is called apoenzyme. And the two together are called holoenzyme. So holoenzyme consists of protein portion called apoenzyme and the non-polypeptide portion, that is cofactor. Finally, we mentioned prosthetic group as the coenzymes, organic in nature, coenzymes of course, but it's not all. Prosthetic group include certain metals also, which are tightly bound with the enzyme, or some non-organic substances. For example, heme. Heme is a prosthetic group of a number of cytochromes. So prosthetic group, it's a broader term. It includes organic as well as organic cofactors, which are very tightly bound with the enzyme. So with that, we finish. I hope this attempt to clarify these, discriminate between these various overlapping terms, I have tried to make an effort. Thank you.